Okay, this is round two. Trying this for a second time. Hopefully, I can hold the live stream on this phone. Luckily, I have two phones. But I'm Laura, and you're watching Atomic News TV. And I am on my lunch break right now. And I kept getting text messages and phone calls. Like, my phone was in my pocket for, it's been there all day. And I just keep feeling it buzz, buzz, buzz in my pocket. And I'm like, shit, what's going on? But apparently there's a lot going on right now, you guys. So I wanted to make a quick live stream while I had a few minutes. So apparently there is a Russian submarine that... Hi, Lynette, how you doing? A Russian submarine that has sunk in the Arctic. Well, no, it didn't sink, I'm sorry. They have recovered it. But there was a fire that took place. Hey, Margot, how's it going? Hi, Kathy. So this Russian submarine was in the Arctic. It's apparently supposed to be a nuclear submarine, and it's a special operations submarine that they use for important stuff. Apparently, word is that this submarine had the ability to cause damage or disrupt deep undersea cables. Okay, so this is the type of submarine that could sabotage things for other countries if they were to cause damage to undersea cables. Okay, so just a heads up on that. But they say that this sub was monitoring and testing the somebody's calling me right now, monitoring or testing the deep sea, the bed of the sea, basically in the Arctic. But I guess there was a fire on the submarine, and while the crew was trying to put it out, they all died. Well, we assume that it's all of them, but 14 crew members died because of inhaling lots of fumes. Okay, so at least 14 are dead on this Russian sub. They haven't said if there were any survivors, but I guess the fumes suffocated them and poisoned them. From what I read, because I went and read several articles while I was eating my food at lunch, is that they have recovered the submarine, and they do have the submarine, it says at a closed city, which I thought, I'm sorry, what? A closed city? How do you close a city? Like, did they word that wrong? Do they mean like a closed down like port, or a closed down like military facility? I don't know. But they've recovered the submarine, and they're going to be doing an investigation. At the same time this happened, you guys, rumor had it this morning that Mike Pence was rerouted back to DC for an emergency. Now they're coming out saying, after the fact, that, oh, Pence never left DC, and it's nothing emergency, which I think sounds kind of fishy if you ask me. Because why would the report say that they turned his plane around and made him fly right back to DC for an emergency? And that came out like first thing this morning. That was out this morning. But now it's almost like they're backtracking and covering up their footsteps and saying, oh, there was no emergency and he never really left DC. So, interesting. I find that interesting. Okay. And that's at the exact same time that they say Putin had to cancel his plans for some appearance he was supposed to be making, so that he could deal with the submarine sinking. And then the cherry on it all, you guys, the cherry on it all, which makes me think all of this is so fishy, is that there are reports that it was tweeted out. I think it was by like somebody in Mike Pence's circle, that Melania Trump has been flown to an undisclosed location. Now, it's hard for me to get on my phone and start looking for these tweets and whatnot, because I work a day job. I don't just YouTube. But I'm going to try and find this tweet, okay? Because if I can find this tweet and that says something's going on, unless they've already deleted that, because I already feel like they're kind of backtracking on the whole Mike Pence rerouting him back to DC for an emergency. I feel like it's kind of a cover-up. Okay, so Appalachian Fire says Air Force 2 didn't leave the ground. Okay. The subs can listen without interfering with the cables. Yes, they can, but they can also interfere with the cables if they needed to. So what was Russia doing in the Arctic? I mean, granted, they're up there all the time. I mean, they're used to the cold. They want to claim the whole Arctic up there. But what was the sub doing? And don't you think it's interesting, at the same time this happens, Mike Pence there's this, I guess, fake release of information that his plane was turned around, and now they're saying he didn't even take off and didn't even leave DC. So, like, how did that information get out? And if they are trying to cover something up, what are they covering up? And then, is it true that Melania was flown out to an undisclosed location, like almost like an emergency thing, okay, like get her out of there type of thing? Because would Trump do that? Yeah, Trump would do that. I know he's got Ivanka with him. You know, he's out and about. He was out of the country, and I know Ivanka was with him at some point. But would he fly his kids and make his family get the hell out of Dodge? Yeah. Heck yeah, he would, if he felt that something was going to go down or something was going to happen. Russia has bases up there. It's no secret. I know that, Amy. I know that they have bases up there. Like, they love, that's their territory. But snafu, what's up? I know, fishy, huh? Hashtag truth, yo. So this story is just developing. I'm sure more information will come out on it. Let me bring up one of the articles, and I'll kind of read you what the article says about the submarine. Hold on. This is from The Sun. Deep sea disaster. Russian submarine fire leaves 14 dead after blast on deep water vessel in Arctic. Okay, so a blast. Okay, let's get all theoretical here. Theory. A blast. Could somebody have hit the submarine? Yeah, that's possible. Who's in here writing in Noodle? I don't read Noodle. I'm sorry. You have to write in English. I don't read Noodle. I'm sorry. That just came out. I didn't even think about that. If you're in chat and you saw that comment, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, that's Arabic. Yeah, I know, but it looks like noodles to me. So, anyway, a blast on board a Russian Navy submarine has killed 14 crew members. The seamen were poisoned by fumes when the vessel caught fire while taking biometric measurements yesterday, the Defense Ministry said. An investigation is underway into the incident on board the vessel, which was based out of the Northern Fleet main port of God. Okay, I speak a little Russian, but still saying some of these names. Severomorsk. I don't know. Это очень плохо, which means that was very bad. The deep sea research vessel was carrying out a military survey in Russian territorial waters. The ministry statement said that the submersible is intended for studying the seabed, but didn't give its name or type. Authorities haven't given a cause for the fire, saying that an official investigation has started. Apparently it's built of titanium and is capable of operating at a depth of 3,200 feet. I guess they're transported to the area. They don't actually move on their own through the water. It was transported to an area of operation by a carrier vessel and can operate for up to 120 hours. So I guess the Russian Defense Ministry said on July 1st, a fire broke out in Russian territorial waters on a research deepwater apparatus designed to study the bottom space and the bottom of the world ocean in the interests of the Russian Navy. Okay, let me back out. There's one more article. I want to see if I can get that up. Let's see. There's something. I'm trying to find where it said that they're doing the investigation and the submarine has been retrieved. Okay, the vessel is now situated at a military base in the closed northern city of whatever that name I couldn't pronounce earlier, which is located on the Kola Peninsula above the Arctic Circle. So I'm not sure what it means by the closed northern city. I mean, I guess maybe at one time it was an operating city and it's not anymore, but there's a military base there now. I don't know. They say it's a big loss for the Navy, and let's see. A military expert speaking to AFP on condition of, being anonymous, rubbished the claims that the fire happened during scientific research. Okay. I don't know why they'd want to be secretive about that, but usually it's a cover for different type of work conducted on the seabed, like laying cables, the expert said. Interesting. So if anybody sees any articles in relation to this that discusses something different than what I've talked about right now, please send it to me. You guys, you can text me the article. Here, I'll give you my number. I have to look it up because I still don't have it memorized. One of these days I'll memorize it. You can text me the article at area code 480-216-6140, or you can email it to me at sharpiemarker, SHARPIE, marker, MARKER, _ 1975 at Yahoo. I'm really curious about anything related to Mike Pence and trying to find out really, was he rerouted or did he never leave DC, and was that just misinformation that came out and coincidentally is timed at the same time the submarine issue. And then if anybody sees that tweet that says Melania has been flown to an undisclosed location, I want to see that tweet. I want to know who tweeted that out. And if you could screenshot it and send it to me, that would be great. I really, that would be great, because unfortunately I have to go back to work and I can't sit at work all day searching the internet for tweets and articles. So I just found this all very interesting. Thought I'd share it with you. You guys, I am going to do a live stream tonight, probably 8:30 Arizona time tonight. And I'm going to talk about AOC and the border and Trump being in North Korea. So we're going to kind of talk about those things. And then I am going to do live call-ins for that particular live stream. So if you guys want to, pop on around that time, 8:30 tonight, Arizona time, we'll talk about those things, and then you guys can call in and talk to me if you want, and, give me your opinion on this, that, and the other. So, until tonight, guys, that's the info I got for you. As soon as I hear any more or get any more information, I'll share it with you tonight, all right? You guys have a great day. Hope you're having a nice lunch. I'm outside, and it's, it's 100 degrees, and I don't feel that hot, though I don't know how I look at the moment. I could be sweaty. So I'm going to go back into the air conditioning and go back to work. But I wanted to share that information with you guys, and hope you liked it. Until next time, peace out.